This is a very lovely kitchen and home, and this follower has asked me to help her with a few things. Luckily for me, client spaces come in all shapes and sizes with different levels of needs. One of the main things being her dining space. She's promised me that looks can be deceiving, and this dining set is not in good condition and needs replaced. But she also wants the overall vibe of her kitchen to be more cohesive, and that I can help with. Even though this isn't a kitchen, she sent me this picture as inspo because she likes the modernism of this room. I do want to very quickly point out a few things that I think will be helpful. This room has a very limited neutral color palette, and that neutral color palette is dispersed pretty evenly through this room. We have this grayish, white or cream, black, and gold. But even though this room has a lot of interest, that's only 4 colors. Similarly, we have a lot of different neutrals filling our color palette already. We have the flooring, we have the cabinet color, we have the island color, other cabinet color, and she's already purchased 10 of these dining chairs to go in this space, which represents this really light tan and black. Since we already have a pretty full color palette, I do want to stay in this palette, not to overwhelm the space since we already have a lot of interest already going on. Currently, you do have 2 extra colors added with this chair and rug. By swapping those to our color palette, it does become less busy, both being tan and black to match our new dining set. I wanted to match this dark brown cabinet color with our table, giving us the entire middle of our palette. This table's on Etsy from this seller with excellent reviews for modern wood tables, specifically large tables that can seat 10. I also added some black and white planters that can go anywhere in the space, as well as a new dining chandelier. Size is going to be the factor when picking a dining room chandelier for a table of 10. I also chose an oblong one to span more of this long table. I would absolutely love to give you some statement pendants for this grand island, and also for your other island. I would replace these 3 can lights for some large black pendants matching the island. You did tell me that you like some fun and unique things as well, so I do think our lighting is going to fit the bill there. These are entryway scale with 6 candelabra lights inside, so they are going to be rather large. For your second island, I picked something a little bit more unique and fun. Still in our color palette, but I do think it goes along with more of your fun, eclectic side. And they are closer to the living room than the kitchen. I would also like to bring in 2 different bar stools for your 2 different islands. These ones having some of the same features as your dining chairs. These ones being more modern, but I specifically chose them to be lighter in color against that darker island. It brings some white from the kitchen over and they don't get lost. Even though I brought in a lot of interesting things, it's not going to seem as overwhelming because they are all within our very tight color palette. And I'll have it all linked on my website. We went from a kitchen and dining with a wish list of being clean, modern, cohesive with a splash of fun, to a pulled together space through a limited color palette that was mostly already there, that suits your style and taste.